What up, y'all boys? I'm back with another video. I know y'all ain't seen my face in a minute, but I'm in this thing for y'all boys. Today's video, this some spur of the moment. Hold up, I'm gonna stop cussing. That was my last time cussing, ever. This video just kind of spurred a moment, but I just wanted to talk about, or not really. I just wanted to drop some knowledge or drop my opinion, I guess, on basically people that's going through a mental struggle right now or a mental crisis. And I just wanted to throw my opinion out there. So I know personally I've talked to somebody, my guy, and he was telling me about how he's having a lack of motivation and he can't get to where he want to get to, and he's struggling to get there. So let me tell y'all this. For one thing that I've noticed for a lot of people is that they feel like they was pressured into getting where they want to get to because of what they see on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, stop worrying about what other people doing. At the end of the day, worry about your life. A lot of time, people that's posting ain't really living like that. And let God have His own timing with your life. Everybody got different timing. Everybody different. Everybody got different opportunities. Everybody know different people. You know what I'm saying? All you can do is focus on yourself. That, first of all, focusing on. Hold on, I gotta put my Chick-fil-A in the oven. Focusing on yourself will that'll be the start to eliminating all that extra worrying about who doing such and such and why you ain't doing this, why you ain't doing that. That'll eliminate all that. That's number one. Number two, in order for you to find motivation in what you're doing, you have to you gotta have a why. You gotta be doing it for a reason. Y'all know how long I'm supposed to put this in the oven, bro? I ain't trying to mess it up. For real. I got fries and everything. Hold on. But number two, you gotta have a why. Like, what's your purpose? Like, your purpose, not what you see somebody else doing. If you see Uncle Joe hitting his stanky leg in a Rolls Royce truck, that's Uncle Joe. That ain't you. So you need to mind your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, God ain't want you doing that right now. If He did, you would have been doing it. Come on now. Focus on what you gotta focus on and do what you gotta do. Stop worrying about all these other people, bro. These other people not you. They them. You feel what I'm saying? So that's number two. Number three. It's called the do something principle. I can't even front. I don't even remember where I heard that from. I heard it from a video. If you look it up, you'll find it. But the do something principle is basically having a discipline to do what you got to do and not waiting on the motivation and inspiration. So everything is like doing something comes from a 3-step cycle. You get inspiration first, you get motivation second, and then you do something. You take action. In order to if you're in a position where you're not getting through that last step, that action step, bro, I don't even know how long to keep that in there. I ain't going front. If you can't get past that action step, you got to take a different route. And that different route is action. Start with action. You know what I'm saying? And that just takes discipline. But building discipline builds character. And you can get where you want to get to much faster. Like, even making this video, that take discipline. You know what I'm saying? Like, it take discipline just to sit down. Once you get started doing something, you can keep doing it, no problem. Much easier to continue. But you got to start. In order to get where you want to get to, you got to start first. Y'all ain't even starting. How you gonna get to the finish line if you ain't even touch the starting line? It's a bar. But anyway, you got to start first. If you want to start a clothing brand, if you want to start a hair shop, if you want to sell bundles, if you want to do anything, bro, you got to start it first. Because if you don't start it, how can you finish it? And that's number two. You got to finish it. You know what I'm saying? If you started and quit and that's all you doing your entire life, you ain't going nowhere. You're going to basically be just another, everybody got dreams. Think about how many people want to do what you want to do. It's millions. Probably more than that. You know how many entrepreneurs it is in the world, bro? A bunch. Everybody an entrepreneur. In my apartment complex, it's probably a bunch of people that want to be entrepreneurs. The difference is you got people that execute and you got people who don't. Now, if you don't know, I mean, if you gotta self-assess. If you feel like you're not an executor, find one. Find somebody that's an executor. I ain't gonna front. I got the ideas. I'm an idea type of person. I'm an idea type of person. I ain't a strong executor, which is why I ain't as far as I could be. But that also comes with the territory. You got to be able to self-assess and figure out what are you good at. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? You know what I'm saying? It's hard to gauge what you good at and what you not good at. You gotta sit there and think about that. Figure out what you strong at and what you not strong at. Wherever you lack, find somebody that can pick up the slack in that area. That's a bar. Come on, bro. I got a tape coming soon. But yeah, man, like a lot of mental struggles come from the comparison thing. Social media is full of, like, you can get on Instagram right now. Somebody you knew from high school got 15,000 followers. They getting likes. Oh, but they living a life. Bro, I know people with 15K or more that's just regular people. Like, they don't do nothing. They ain't doing nothing more special than I'm doing. The problem is most people feel like they are, so they feel like they have to keep up. Keeping up with the Joneses has been a thing. It was a thing before social media. People buy stuff to impress people they don't like. In order to get where you need to get to, you got to get into a judgment-free zone and realize that it's going to happen when it's supposed to happen. If you ain't working for it, it ain't going to happen. If you working for something, keep working. If you got to block out all them distractions of somebody else doing it, block it out, bro. Like, take your time and you know what I'm saying, let God do the rest of the work. If you diligently working on something every day, bro, it's going to happen when it happen. Like, Uncle Joe, Sally Mae, them, they might got it already. Let them have it. You know what I'm saying? Let them have it. And you take your time, make your smart moves. Working hard without smart work is you just grinding. And all grinding ain't good grinding. Remember that. If you want to get to where you want to get, and also, you got to set clear goals. Like, some people say they want more money, but they'll walk by a quarter on the ground. That's more money. You know what I'm saying? Like, a quarter on the ground is more money. The problem is we don't have clear goals. If you want a specific amount of money, make that a thing and work for that amount of money. Work for that amount of money. If you want more money, pick that quarter up on the ground. That's 25 cents. Set your goals and make them clear. Don't want something because somebody else want it or somebody else got it. Because you're gonna be lucked out when you realize that everything, like, we're creatures of desire, we're creatures of habit, and we seem to have a habitual loop of desires. Like, once you get something, you desire something else. You ain't gonna never be happy until you remove the desires. Unless you desire something that is something that can make you happy. Like, if you desire helping others, you gonna always want to help people. You can switch your mind up. You gotta change it up. We desire more material things. I got a lot of shoes in there, and I still look at shoes on a daily basis. We get paid all the time. The reason we feel like it's not enough is because we desire more. It's rich people that keep buying stuff. They have money and they buy more stuff because they their desires don't end. If you want to be happy, you got. I mean, there's different ways to do everything. If you want to be happy, you gotta switch your desires. You gotta stop desiring things that by the time you get them, you're gonna be looking at something else, and you ain't gonna never feel content. And being content and comfortable are two different things. You can be content and still make money. You can be content and still push out content. You can be content and still do whatever you want to do. But if you comfortable, that's bad. Cause if you comfortable, that means you good where you at. You straight. You know what I'm saying? And being content and being like, bro, a cat purrs when they content. And 5-10 minutes later, they meow because they hungry. Think about it. Y'all ain't thinking, bro. That just went over your head. That was really another bar. But I'm going to end this video here, bro. I ain't going to make it too long. If you do enjoy this video, share it with somebody that you feel like can need it or use it. You know what I'm saying? I just post trying to help people, bro. That's all I do, bro. Y'all take it easy.